Once upon a sunny Saturday morning, Sarah decided it was time to do her weekly grocery shopping. She grabbed her eco-friendly tote bag and headed out the door, excited to browse the aisles of her local market. As she strolled down the street, Sarah couldn't help but admire the vibrant colors of the flowers at the corner shop. She paused to take in their sweet fragrance, then continued on her way, her stomach rumbling in anticipation of all the delicious food she would soon be bringing home. Upon arriving at the market, Sarah was greeted by the cheerful sounds of vendors calling out their wares. The market was bustling with activity, with shoppers milling about, sampling fresh produce, and chatting with the vendors. Sarah started her shopping adventure at the fruit and vegetable stand. She carefully selected the ripest tomatoes, crispiest lettuce, and juiciest oranges, placing them gently into her tote bag. Next, she moved on to the bakery section, where the aroma of freshly baked bread filled the air. She couldn't resist picking up a loaf of crusty sourdough and a few flaky croissants to enjoy throughout the week. As Sarah made her way through the market, she couldn't help but be drawn to the colorful array of spices and herbs at the spice stall. She carefully selected a variety of aromatic spices, envisioning the delicious meals she would create with them. After stocking up on pantry staples like rice, pasta, and beans, Sarah decided it was time to treat herself to something special. She wandered over to the cheese counter, where she was greeted by a tempting display of artisanal cheeses from around the world. After much deliberation, she settled on a creamy brie and a sharp cheddar, eager to enjoy them with a glass of wine later that evening. With her shopping list nearly complete, Sarah made one final stop at the butcher's counter. She selected a few cuts of locally sourced meat, chatting with the butcher about the best ways to prepare each one. As she paid for her purchases, she couldn't help but feel grateful for the sense of community she had found at the market. With her tote bag filled to the brim with fresh, delicious ingredients, Sarah made her way home, her heart full and her stomach grumbling in anticipation of the meals to come. As she unpacked her groceries and began to prepare dinner, she couldn't help but reflect on the simple joy of shopping for food at the market, surrounded by the sights, sounds, and smells of her vibrant community. And as she sat down to enjoy her meal, she couldn't help but feel grateful for the nourishment that both her body and soul had received from her trip to the market.